of NBA 2K TV. We're halfway through Season 4, and every day, more and more people from the NBA 2K community are becoming legends.
We've been following around those members on their road to legend, and recently we caught up with King Jordan 2K, who not only accomplished this feat on last gen, but current gen as well.
Man, that's clocking in a lot of hours on NBA 2K. King Jordan, we've been on this road with you for quite a long time. Give us the good news.
We can really hit legend. So, yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready to claim my tiger and my parrot.
The California Capitol building shining brightly tonight as we get ready for action in Sacramento. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Kevin Love.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And for Sacramento, at the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Inside, it's Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. So Cleveland will get first possession. Pass to Giddey. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Mitchell. It's Barnes on the wing. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bagley. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's deflected, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Garland. Here's Giddey. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Mitchell against Garland. Pass to Barnes. Halliburton with the ball. And he lobs it up. The rebound by Allen.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Blocked! And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Still Kings ball.
outside Mitchell. Pass to Halliburton. Can they get it?
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement and a revitalization for Marketing last year. I mean, numbers back it up across the board. He flourished in a new role in a new system.
Here's Mitchell. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. They grab their own miss. Can't connect from short range.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Back to Garland. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And Chris with Marketing. He looked much more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, there was no secret that he was at odds with the previous coaching staff. I mean, he got back to focusing on his strengths. But still, he's a really good, strong, stretch big in this league.
Sacramento calls timeout. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
I mean, I flat out. I mean, I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Here's Mitchell. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Bagley. Halliburton outside. To stop the drought, and he dunks it down.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Out to Garland, deflects the pass. Five on the clock. To the middle. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Giddey. Back to Garland. Pass to Giddey. Mitchell against Garland. Here he goes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Garland's got 9.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Halliburton, he can't get it to go. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Bagley. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
Here's Giddy. Coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Shot clock at 3. Garland, the pass to Allen. The 11-footer, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
When looking at Rashawn Holmes, I mean, the first thing that sticks out is his energy. He's out there, he doesn't stop working.
And Holmes is a solid rotational piece, whether starting or coming off the bench. Chris, he is really effective.
He really uses his length to his advantage and feasting on any chance to score inside. I love the hunger he plays with, too.
That free throw good from Holmes. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Cleveland, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Down low. Here's Love. Pass to Osman. Here's Garland. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against Garland. To the paint. Who poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Shot from the inbound. Garland, no good. The Kings trailing. Outside Bagley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. Back to Mitchell. Baseline try. Buries the jump shot. Here's Cleveland. Here's Osman. Back to Garland. Allen inside. Holmes is on him. Pass to Garland. There's the triple. Hauled in by the Kings. Mitchell with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Halliburton outside. And here's Bagley. Now Holmes. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And there's Porter on the assist by Garland.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Mitchell against Garland. Mitchell drives in. No good. Garland with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers leading. To the inside. Allen outside for Porter. Now here's Garland. He played a great game against Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Love. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. Halliburton, the pass to Barnes. Mitchell with the ball. Over Garland. Misses off the right iron.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Love passes to Garland. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And he lobs it up top. Holmes, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Osman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mitchell against Garland. Back to Porter. Pass to Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
That free throw good from Allen. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
B.A., everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Fields checked in for the Kings. Good on both. Here's Mitchell. Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Get on up, make some noise.
Bagley passes to Holmes. Trying to get back on track. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
Pass to Osman. Now here's Garland. Outside for Porter. Back to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Hield against Porter. And the basket by Hield.
Using a good combination of size and strength. Hield muscles through the defense beautifully.
And it's Garland on the drive.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, not by much. 2 free throws for him now. You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, it's obvious that Hield is a talented player. Whether he takes that next leap to stardom, that's up to him.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. Mitchell against Garland. Outside Porter. Driving inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Barnes, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Garland against Barnes. Pass to Osman. And here's Allen.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Davis, he's checked in for Mitchell. So both free throws good from Allen.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Garland against Davis. Bagley for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Osman. Davis against Garland. Down low. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And then there's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Allen on the wing. Pass to Giddey. Back to Allen. Lets it fly. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Harkless. Back to Hield. Clock at 4. Pass to Metu. Here's Giddey, guarded by Hield. Here's Mobley to the paint. Outside, Rondo. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
In for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond.
Well, the Kings shooting poorly at only 28%. Here's Harkless. It's guarded by Markkanen. And here's Hield. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Takes one from 10 feet. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Giddey, guarded by Hield. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Rondo. Here's Giddey. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Another shot. And he makes it.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This Kings squad is struggling. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Pass to Harkless. Out to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hield's got 7 points.
Well, you got to be up on Hield. I mean, when you aren't, he's ready to fire as soon as he touches the rock.
Outside, Rondo. Here's Giddey. Back to Rondo. Pass to Giddey. Here's Mobley, guarded by Hield. Outside, Rondo. Here's Giddey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Drummond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his
Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. To the inside, Jones. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Damian Jones, shooting 1.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Rondo. And here's Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
And the Kings shooting only 35% so far. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Davis with it, and Rondo picks him up defensively. Here's Jones. Mobley grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Markkanen from deep. Drills it from deep. Markkanen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Davis, healed with room to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around. He could have attacked the basket.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And it's Sacramento's ball. Outside Davis. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Mobley. Rondo with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And the jam by Drummond.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Healed with the ball, and Rondo picks him up defensively. Rondo with the steal. In transition. Pass to Giddey. Here's Markkanen. Drummond with the ball. Checked by Davis. Here's Giddey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the bucket is good.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called. The Kings.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Halliburton is checked in for the Cavaliers. And so here's Sacramento. Now Hield, 7 points in the game. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Driving in. He'll find the defense well prepared. Luckily, his agility gets him to the shot.
Hield, 2 shots.
Two.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Garland finds Porter. Here's Osman. Back to Porter. Pass to Love. It's stolen by Halliburton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Porter with the steal. And here's Garland, defended by Halliburton. Over to the wing, back to Garland. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Garland against Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Hield against Porter. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Allen. Here's Porter going inside, and then Porter with the dunk.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Their poise has been tremendous. Being excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
Garland against Halliburton. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And then Porter with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Halliburton. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Now here's Halliburton. coming off a 22-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Allen finds Porter. Garland up top, defended by Halliburton. And here's Garland. 16 points for him.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
So it's Sacramento now. Davis with it, picked up by Allen. Davis, the pass to Hield. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The drive by Porter. Pass to Osman. Outside Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Got it. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous. It's been fun to watch Tyrese Halliburton, the 12th pick in the 2020 NBA draft. It's fair to say he has exceeded expectations so far.
Allen inside, defended by Halliburton. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton misses. And Halliburton wants to keep getting better. Chris, you can see the drive and passion he plays with.
Yeah, and that's a very admirable trait to possess. Taking pride in showing up.
Love finds Garland. Back to Love. Pass to Porter. 17-foot shot on the way. And another basket for Cleveland.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Garland against Halliburton. Outside Hield. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Garland against Halliburton. Outside Garland. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Cleveland came ready to play. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. Everything went their way in the first quarter. They were up by 18. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in foul. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. But maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Mitchell and Halliburton, the guards. Barnes and Bagley in it forward together. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Barnes. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Just 5 to shoot.
We all know marketing can score, but it's really important that he continues to evolve on the defense.
Here's Giddey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Good whistle there.
First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one's no good.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Here's Mitchell. Halliburton for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Halliburton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Barnes passes to Halliburton. Now Mitchell. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Mitchell. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cavaliers, Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Barnes. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Holmes. Lobs it up. Rejected by Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Garland against Mitchell. Garland with the ball. 18 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Tipped.
And that's just the activity on the defensive end. I love it when Bagley goes after rejections. It helps fire him up. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Out to the right wing. Back to Garland. Here's Giddey. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Back to Garland. Pass to Giddey. Fires from the wing. They get it back. Back to Garland. Over Mitchell. Here's Giddey. Garland with the ball. Launches a 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Garland against Mitchell. Outside Barnes. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Excellent finish on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Allen over Mitchell. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here already in the game. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Mitchell finds Halliburton. Mitchell against Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen.
Kings ball.
And Sacramento has possession. Halliburton right side. The 3 from Mitchell.
Surprisingly, it's really fallen apart for him here in the second half.
And out of bounds. The Kings will take it.
Sacramento ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Barnes. The rebound by Allen.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Mitchell. He got a piece of it. Outside Garland. Into the lane. Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. The three. It's not going to go for him.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's Halliburton. Back to Barnes. It's tipped.
The coaching staff loves this. They know marketing has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Now Mitchell. Halliburton outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Back to Garland. Five to shoot to the inside. Here's Mobley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Halliburton, the pass to Barnes. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Holmes. Pass to Halliburton. Throws it up high. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Out to Garland. Cleveland calls timeout. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
Fields checked in for the Kings. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in. Allen, the pass to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Mobley. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Love. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Love's got 5 now.
Bigs with this kind of range only becoming more popular. You see the difference in the offense with Love on the floor.
Garland against Mitchell. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Right side, Garland. Outside, Love. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Love's 3-ball is so dangerous, even from way beyond. He nails these all the time.
Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Love for three. The three ball. Doesn't go for him. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Outside Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Outside for Love. Launches it. Pass to Giddey. Outside Love. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. Love's got 9 points now in the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Barnes. Blocked. Pass to Giddey. To the middle. Here's Garland. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Harkless is checked in for Barnes. So both free throws good from Allen. Sacramento has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts.
Cleveland foul. Evan Mobley. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
.133 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Gets the 3-ball to go. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Pass to Love. To the wing on the left. Here's Mobley. He's covered by Bagley. Here's Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. And stolen by Bagley. Now here's Hield. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to commend the tenacity of Hield, earning the trip to the foul line.
Shooting for Sacramento, Buddy Hield, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. 55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Giddey. Here's Mobley, guarded by Hield, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Oh, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
Here's Mitchell, and he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Outside Mitchell. From the arc. And the Kings with another 3. And here's Garland. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cleveland, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Rajon Rondo, Jetty Osman out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Here's Harkless. Drummond grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Mitchell. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Markkanen right side. Outside, Rondo. 6 to shoot. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Osman from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, you know, in a lot of guys that play today. And hopefully the fact that, you know, I proved that as a big man, you can step out, you can ball handle, you can pass, you can just be a player. Hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great. And even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Pass to Harkless. And here's Davis. To halt the run, and he drives in. Drummond grabs the miss.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside, Rondo. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Giving his height, Markkanen makes dunking look second nature. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Davis against Drummond. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Osman.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Outside Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Stolen by Davis. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Mitchell with the ball. That one a little long.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Pass to Markkanen. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got 7 assists in the game. Outside Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Jones' shot is good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Outside, Rondo, down low. And Mitchell over to help. Back to Rondo. And here's Porter outside. They get it again. Pass to Osman. Now Porter. Now Markkanen. Checked by Mitchell. And Mitchell over to help. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 21 points in the game.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
On the wing, Mitchell. Checked by Rondo. Great D that time from Rondo.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Ramsey's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Mitchell. And here's Porter outside. It's another three for Cleveland.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
He gets it in there. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Up top, Porter, defended by Halliburton. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunder. Is finished. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Pass to Harkless. Outside for Halliburton. Sinks it from distance.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Cleveland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Outside Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
That's good from Porter. Porter hits them both. Now Halliburton. Pass to Ramsey. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover. Only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
Well, Cleveland's shooting the ball 70% in this game. Outside, Rondo. Here's Markkanen. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Halliburton on the wing. And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves, and usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. And Cream's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Well, the Kings shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. With the 10-footer, the Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Rondo. Five to shoot. To the inside, Markkanen. Yes, sir. Play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Markkanen. And Dellavedova is subbed in for Porter Jr. Halliburton right side. Got a hand on it. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Drummond. Here's Rondo. And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. Do you think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, no. Because they're one and done probably anyway. But if I'm college, I would hope that the pro leagues don't expand and need more. Because if it did, it could cause a major shift. And look, I like how aware Thompson is. He knows when to pass the ball to a teammate in a good position, coming off that screen and roll.
Here's Harkless. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Rondo. He drops it from range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Pass to Harkless. Now here's Jones. Here's Ramsey. Jones with the ball to end the drought. Thompson pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Outside, Rondo to the middle. Here's Drummond. It's stolen by Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Drummond. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Oh, Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
Floats one. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only... 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Metu, he's checked in for Harkless. Cleveland calls timeout. They're in front. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. Do you think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Osman, he's checked in for the Cavs. Windler comes in for Rondo. Again, the miss by the Kings. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Hauled in by the Kings.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
For 3. And it's Giddey missing. Thompson with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giddey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
To the inside. Thompson. No good on the shot. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.